Yesterday we talked about how Jesus tore up the temple and showed that he was not a wimp, that he is facing the cross, and yet he faced it as a man who was willing to sacrifice his life. Today, as we continue, we're going to see that the authority of Jesus is questioned. Now, some people say this is out of order, that Jesus, if he had tore up the temple, he wouldn't be able to be close to the temple and see the temple leaders. But Mark often put his stories in a topical way rather than necessarily a chronological way. But we see today, the day before Easter, as we're reading our passage, we see that people continue to question Jesus. And they still do that today. The question that they have is, whose authority are you doing this? It says in verse 28, by the authority, what authority are you doing these things? They ask. And who gave you authority to do this? Jesus replied, I will ask you one question. Answer me, and I will tell you by what authority I am doing these things. John's baptism, was it from heaven or from men? Tell me. Jesus is putting the teachers of the law on the spot. They know that if they say John's was by God, that the people will be upset, and if he says that it's by humans, that people will also be upset. So Jesus here is putting them in a dilemma. Today the dilemma is, who do you say Jesus is? You know, as we're here on the eve of Easter, I hope today you'll consider, does Jesus have authority over all your life? And if he doesn't, I hope that Easter will bring you to see that Jesus needs to be the only authority over you. I'll see you tomorrow as we celebrate